and we're gonna explore Cebu, the Queen City of South.
But before that, let us introduce ourselves. I am your teacher, Angel Lubenco. I am your teacher, Phoebe Jane Maruliano.
I am your teacher, Gerson Milmao.
I am your teacher, Eric Anachon. And I am your teacher, Jel Rachel B. Resort.
And we are the Group 7 teachers. Maong halika!
Good day, everyone. Today, we will be discussing about Cebu. Cebu is rich in history, culture, traditions, and natural resources. It is also known for its festival, local identity, famous people, food, and many important places. This discussion will show the different parts that make Cebu unique and special. First, let's have local human geography. So Cebu is a province in the Central Visayas region of the Philippines, consisting of a main islands and 167 surrounding islands and ideas. So dako nga island ang Cebu and naay 167 kagagmayng islands sa palibot like Bantayan Island, Camotes Island, manas lang mga gagmayng island. Taas nga island ang Cebu. Abot ni siya 196 kilometers from north to south and at its widest point it's 32 kilometers. The total land area of Cebu is about 4,932.97 square kilometers. That's also equal to about 1,905.33 square miles. So Cebu is a province with a main island and many smaller ones, and it has a significant land area. It's a popular place in the Philippines. So Cebu is very old and important. Bisan pa sa wala pa niabot ang mga Kastila, there were already communities like Singhapala. Singhapala is usa ka karaang settlement sa Cebu. It shows that Cebu already had an organized society, trade, and leadership even before colonization. So niabot ang mga Spanish pag 1521, and by 1565, ang Cebu nahimo nga first Spanish settlement sa Pilipinas. Cebu was also the place where Christianity first started in the country. Over time, the people developed identity through Cebuano language. Kini siya ato ang language. Mao ni ato ang pinulungan nga nag-unite sa ato ang identity as Cebuanos. Local traditions and fiestas. This refers to celebrations and cultural practices like praying and fiesta. Sa kada barangay or lungsod, fiestas have food, music, and dance, showing the happy and strong spirit of the Cebuanos. And also the Sinulog Festival. It is a celebration honoring Santo Niño. Every January, people dance and pray. Nagpakita siyang strong faith and culture sa mga Cebuano. So, natural heritage. Natural heritage refers to the natural environment found in a place like waterfalls, mountains, and forests. These are the things created by nature, not by people. So Cebu has many beautiful natural heritage sites. In waterfalls, one example is Kawasan Falls located in Matutina, Badian. Kawasan Falls is famous because of its clear turquoise and peaceful surroundings. Many tourists visit this place because it shows the natural beauty of Cebu. There is Mantayupan Falls in Barili. It is known as the tallest waterfall in Cebu. It is surrounded by trees and tropical forest, showing that nature is still well preserved. And Mountain Manunggal, a mountain where forest and wildlife can still be found. It helps protect water sources and the environment. Kaninga Mountain is part of the Central Cebu Protected Landscape, a protected area in Cebu. Kaninga area is protected by the government to save forests, animals, and watersheds. Nakatabang ni siya to prevent flooding and keeps the air and water clean. So, natural heritage remind us nga atog yung ampingan ang nature para ma-preserve pa sa next generation.
Good day, everyone. I am your teacher, Phoebe Jane Marigliano, and I'll be discussing the dance festivals, songs or musics, and rituals or ceremonies in Cebu. Let's start with the dance festivals in Cebu. First, we have the Sinulog Festival, a famous festival with a two-step forward and one-step back. It is held annually on the third Sunday of January, honoring the Santo Niño. So, kaninga festival shows strong faith and culture sa mga Cebuano, where people dance the Sinulog steps nga nagrepresent sa agos sa tubig or sulog. So, ang kaning sulog is mo gikanan sa word nga sinulog, which means agos sa tubig. And ang people sad nagrepresent sa ilang devotion to the Santo Niño. It is both a religious and cultural celebration nga puno sa sayaw, music, o colorful costumes. So, mao din ni ang Sinulog Festival. And I know nga kabalo na mo ani nga festival. The next one is Kadaugan sa Mactan in Lapu-Lapu City, a celebration featuring street dancing and reenactment of the victory of Dato Lapu-Lapu over Ferdinand Magellan in 1521. So, during din siya sa the Battle of Mactan. So, kaninga festival celebrates bravery and heroism sa mga Pilipino, especially kang Lapu-Lapu nga maoy nag-lead sa pagpili kang Magellan. Na street dancing o reenactment nga nagpakita sa ilang away, reminding people sa atong history o pagkaisog sa atong mga ninuno. So, mao ni siya ang Kadaugan sa Mactan nga festival. And as you can see, ilang reenact ang mga panghitabo ato nga tayo. Lastly, the Pasigarbo sa Sugbo, known as the Festival of Festivals, is a grand parade showcasing Cebu's cultural pride through street dances and ritual showdowns from over 50 towns and cities, including the Kabkaban sa Carcar City, Sugat Kabanhawan sa Minglanilla, Hinulawan sa Toledo, and Rosquillas Festival sa Liloan, og uban pa. And apilon din nato ang Banig Festival sa Badjan, kay taga diri man ta, and Kagasangan sa Mualboan. So kaninga event brings together different festivals sa tibuok Sugbo, where each town presents their best performances. So, and makita nato diri ang diversity sa culture og traditions with colorful costumes, lively music, og kusog nga energy sa mga performers.
Sigar mo sa subo, pasigar mo sa subo, mabulupon na kapistahan, nagkadaiyang ka sa ulugan.
Let's proceed to the song or music sa Cebu. First, we have the Baliling, a novelty song often performed at fiestas, sung by Max Sorvan. He is known as the king of Visayan songs. So, kani si Max Sorvan is a Filipino-Cebuano singer-songwriter. Born and raised in Cebu. Mostly sa iyang mga kanta is mga novelty songs, kana ganing meant to be funny, kana playful and humorous nga mga kanta. Apil ito ang mga Pasko sa bilangguan. So, if natay Yoyoy Villami sa Bohol, natay Max Sorban sa Cebu. So, mao din ni ang Balileng.
Mutya ka baleleng sa kapatid, timgas pa sa puti nga may payo.
Now, the second one is Usahay, or in English, Sometimes. So, a classic Cebuano love song sung by Pilita Corrales, Asia's queen of songs. So, Usahay is a heartfelt love song nga nag-express sa feelings of longing and uncertainty sa gugma. Dili permi-stable ang love, sometimes present, sometimes mawala, which makes it very relatable sa mga listeners, especially sa mga Cebuano.
Usahay magadamgo ako nga ikaw ug ako nagkahigugma.
Lastly, we have the Balay ni Mayang, a popular Cebuano love song from Cebu. It's a romantic, acoustic love song about wanting to be with someone you miss. So, kani nga kanta, it talks about missing someone deeply and wishing to be with that person again, expressing feelings of longing and love in a simple but emotional way. It has a calm, acoustic feel that makes it very heartfelt and relatable.
Anhi ako diri sa balay.
Diri na punta sa rituals or ceremonies in Cebu. First one, we have the managkot. It's lighting candles while praying in churches like the Basilica Minore del Santo Niño. So, managkot is a sign of faith and hope sa mga tao, where they believe that lighting candles helps express their prayers and intentions more sincerely. It is often done as part of devotion, asking for guidance, thanksgiving, or making personal prayers and intentions to God and the Santo Niño. Second one is Sinulog Fluvial Procession, a boat procession honoring the Santo Niño. So, kaning Sinulog Fluvial Procession is a part of the Sinulog celebration in Cebu City, where the image of the Santo Niño is carried on a decorated boat while people pray, sing, and give thanks along the sea or river, followed by devotees. So it symbolizes devotion and thanksgiving, and it is one of the most important religious traditions during Sinulog. Lastly, we have the Novena Mass of the Santo Niño. It is a 9 days of prayer before the Sinulog celebration. This novena is a deep expression of faith sa mga Cebuano. For 9 days, people attend Mass, pray, and reflect, showing their devotion to the Santo Niño and preparing their hearts for the Sinulog celebration. And that's all for my part.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I will be discussing the language, literature, local cuisine, and historical documents and belief of Cebuano culture. So let's begin with language and literature. So, first we have Cebuano Binisaya. So, Cebuano Binisaya, this is our heart of soul. It is part of the Visayan language, even before the Spaniards arrived in 1521. So our ancestors were already speaking a version of our language we know. So ila dun ang atong language tungod sa iyang melodic tone or ang iyang pagkanindot paminawon, labi na kung mogamit ta og mga lawom nga metaphor. So dili lang siya usa ka language. It is our way of expressing our identity. Next, we have Tigmo and Panultihon. So Tigmo and Panultihon are the wisdom and heritage passed down by our ancestor. So ang tigmo are riddles or puzzles that challenge our minds, while panultihon kay ang mga sulti-sulti that serve as guides in our daily life. So they bring entertainment, humor, and life lessons nga gipasa-pasa gikan sa unang panahon. So for example, sa tigmo, moabot ang itong nga langgam, mga tug ang tanang katawhan. So ang answer ana kay gabi. And sa panultihon, ang dili ka mulingi sa iyang giagian, dili makaabot sa iyang padulngan. So I know nga familiar na mo ani nga panultihon. Next is the historical document. So si Father Alzana usa ni siya ka Jesuit missionary nga nagpuyo sa Visayas, mostly sa Samar and Leyte for 37 years. So pag 1668, gisulat niya ang tanan niyang naobserbaran about sa kinabuhi sa mga Bisaya, apil na ilang mga kanta o balak. So he recorded nga ang mga Filipino or ang Bisaya na anay kaugalingong poetry and songs such as Ambahan and Siday. So ang kaning Ambahan kay poem ni siya nga used in social gathering, and ang Siday kay narrative poem often used to honor people or tell stories. So now, let's proceed to the local cuisine in Cebu. So we all know that lechon in Cebu is considered the best lechon in the Philippines because tungod kay ang flavor complete, meaning dili na need og sauce. So unsa man jud ang secret sa lechon sa Cebu nganong lami man? So first, sa dili pa isugba ang baboy, ibutangan jud na siya og daghang lamas like tanglad, sibuyas dahon, bawang, and everything. So while gisuba ang baboy, so ang kahumot sa mga lamas kay motuhop dyan na siya sa unod. So lami ni siya kanon bisag walay sauce. So tungod sa kahumot ug lami ang sulod ang panit ani kay crispy kaayo mao na ang lamas maoy naghatag og kalami sa lechon labaw na og ipari sa puso. So next we have puso or hanging rice. So traditional dyan nato ang mga taga Cebu of cooking rice, right? Gamit ang dahon sa lubi or kanang lukay. So nindot dyan siya kay dili na kinahanglan og plato o kutsara. And dili sad ni dali mapanos ang kanon. So maong favorite ni siya sa mga karaan nga mga mananagat. And perfect po ni siya parisan og mga street foods like barbecue and lechon. So now, let's proceed to the beliefs in Cebuano. So ang manghihilot, usa ni siya ka traditional nga healer nga nagamit sa hilot to restore the body's natural balance. So gamit ang ilang mga kamot. So pangitaon nila kanang mga gahi nga pamaol or party sa lawas or sa kanang kakapoy. So ang hilot maoy epektibong paagi para mapagawas ang hangin or mga panuhot nga nakasunod sa lawas. And maoy hinungdan sa mga sakit-sakit sa lawas. So for example, di ba kanang madagma ang mga bata kay ipahilot man jud na siya kay basin niya nga naing nalisa mga inana. And the last one is himoso. So usa ni siya ka traditional nga paagi sa pagdiagnose sa sakit. Pinaagi sa pagkapkap sa pulso sa pasyente. So dili lang siya ordinaryo nga pag-check. So ang unang gitan-aw sa himoso aron mahibal-an kung nasuko ba ang mga dili ingon nato tungod kay nasipaan baron or natamakan ang ilahang Pinoy-anan. So mao na siya ang himoso.
Good day, everyone. So today I will be discussing the distinguished personalities of Cebu and the local history of Cebu. Distinguished personalities of Cebu are individuals from Cebu who became well known because of their important contributions to history, leadership, and society. They helped shape the identity and progress of Cebu and the Philippines. One example is Lapu-Lapu, the brave leader of Mactan who defeated the Spanish explorer, which is Ferdinand Magellan, in the Battle of Mactan. His victory symbolizes Filipino courage and resistance to foreign colonization. Another example is Sergio Osmeña, who became the fourth president of the Philippines. He played an important role in leading and rebuilding the country after World War II. The next example is Vicente Rama. Known as the father of Cebu City, he helped make Cebu a charactered city in 1937, which contributed to the development and progress of the area. Next, let's proceed to the local history of Cebu. Local history of Cebu refers to the important events and cultural traditions that happened in Cebu and helped shape its community and identity. One important event is the Battle of Mactan, where Lapu-Lapu and his warriors defeated Ferdinand Magellan. This event is remembered as a symbol of Filipino bravery. Another example, Cebu is known for the Sinulog Festival, a famous celebration that honors the Santo Niño at the Basilica del Santo Niño. The festival shows the strong culture and religious faith of the Cebuano people. And that's all for my part. I hope nakasabot ra mo. Thank you.
Building heritage. First,
Basilica Minor de Del Santo Niño de Cebu. This church isn't just an old building. It is a cradle of Christianity in the Philippines, founded in 1565. It was built specifically to house the Santo Niño statue, which is the oldest religious relic in the country. Because it marks a very beginning of the Catholic faith in the islands. It is officially recognized as the mother and head of all churches in the Philippines. The next one is Fort San Pedro. So, Fort San Pedro represents the military side of colonial history. It is unique for being oldest and smallest triangular fort in the country. Originally built as a wooden structure under Miguel Lopez de Legazpi, it served as the defensive heart of the first Spanish settlement, protecting the community from attackers and symbolizing the start of Spanish rule in Cebu. So now, let's move on to the movable heritage and local technology. So the first one is abanico. So the abanico is a testament to Filipino craftsmanship and utility, made from anaho palm leaves. It's not just a tool to keep cool, its durability and natural aesthetic have turned into a popular decorative piece for events like beach weddings. Most ni kasagaran gamiton sa mga Filipino as paypay, ilabi na kung ting-init o brown out. It represents how we transform local flora into both functional and beautiful objects. So the second one is bayong. The bayong is a Philippines original eco-friendly bag. It is made by weaving dried leaves from plants like bori, pandan, or abaca because the materials vary by province. Every bayong tells a story about the local environment it came from. Mao ni kasagaran gamiton sa mga Filipino as sudlanan sa ilang mga gipamalit. So it remains a symbol of a Filipino resilience and sustainable living. Next is burihat. So this is traditional handwear of Filipino farmer, woven from the fibers of buri palm leaves. It provides essential protection from the sun during long hours in the fields. While it is used nationwide, its production history is deeply rooted in places like Bulacan and Quezon, making it a key part of our agricultural identity.
Lastly is
Local boat building or bangka. The bangka is a masterpiece of indigenous engineering. Unlike modern ships, these are crafted by local panday or carpenters using techniques passed down through generation without formal blueprints. This technology relies on a deep ancestral understanding of wood, water, and balance, keeping our maritime heritage alive.
I love Cebu.